It can make you broke.
It can make
prioritizing
So even if you're getting your own money, don't you think you still need that permission? Just say you don't.
For my money.
It's not your money. It's you guys' money.
My money is my money.
It's not your money.
You've not heard that before.
No.
My money is my money.
Your money
is our money. If you have a husband, a partner that can provide 100% what you request for, why not relax and just enjoy the ride? I mean,
nobody should ever be house.
Why would anybody? No, some people actually have that options and they go for it. They say, yes, please, I want to answer Nwunyodogu. Let me just relax and be eating everything. I don't have to stress myself. Since I have everything I want, why do I have to work for it?
Even Ajalugu was working.
Man, I was spending like an idiot then. So I don't miss it.
No wonder you're not missing.
Now I know where my money is heading.
You know, just day one day, just say, all this one are because of say I marry you. If I was alone, I know I'll have peace. At least I know I'll just be in my house alone, wear my boxers, walk around, do anything, I'd call who I want.
Hello viewers, welcome to Candid Corner. This is a space where we dive into complexities of modern life and also explore tough questions that shape our decisions and value. Today we'll be tackling a dilemma that, a lot of us face. Is it really okay to prioritize career goals over family obligations? As you can see, I'm not here alone. Esther Usoro and my co-host here is
Zagi.
Okay, and we're not going to be doing this discussion alone. Today we have in the house Engineer Mary Moffat, and she's also a long-time standing relationship counselor. It's good to have you here, ma'am.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
Okay, so here we go. Can you tell us about how you fix this? I can see you're already on a journey. So how do you cope with managing your family obligations and your business, your career goals?
Okay. Well, I would say firstly that it's not for the weak. Yes, especially in my own field, the engineering field, because it requires lots of physical work and all that. Yes. So I just do it by the grace of God. Well, I do it by the grace of God and understanding. If you have an understanding partner, it will also be less intense for you. Yes.
Okay. Well, can you share a little about your personal experience with, how you balance your career ambition and your family responsibilities? Can you just share a little how you I don't know, your engineering, how it's like, whether you draw.
Okay. I'm a civil engineer.
Wow.
Yes, a civil engineer, building road, highway, all that. Yes. So it's a job that is very, very, very demanding because you have to be on site from Monday to Monday. Yes, I always say that, Monday to Monday. Yes, so when I was going to get married, it was quite challenging for me. This is a personal experience I'm sharing now. It was quite challenging. My bosses were not, say, 100% pleased with the idea of having a married engineer in the field. So, but then it happened. I didn't have a chance to go for honeymoon because I wasn't granted that request. Yes, because I'm not just an engineer. I was like the senior site engineer in my company. So after all that, I got pregnant with my first. And of course, all the hormones and stuff that pregnancy comes with now. So there will be a little delay in delivering jobs. So what I did is I just requested for an assistant on site that would help me with basically everything and report directly to me. So what I do mostly is just to, like, I remember my first trimester, I was mostly at the office because I had issues whenever I have to go on site and be all that and all there, So I explained everything to my boss. He was quite understanding. And I got an assistant that helped with the job. So that is it. But along the line, when I now had my baby, I couldn't keep up, truth be told. Yes, I couldn't keep up. So I had to quit the job. Yes, but then I switched, not as if I just quit and then I'm just there doing nothing. I started a business. So I'm also an entrepreneur.
Wow.
Yes, I started a business that I am managing myself. So that's it for now.
Okay. Over to you, Zegi.
So from what you've just explained, that means there is hardly a balance between profession and job.
There is.
You can hardly mix two of them, right?
You can hardly, for my gender.
Okay.
Yes, for my gender. I'm not speaking for the other gender. I'm speaking for my gender.
Okay.
Yes, especially when it requires that physical 100%. When the job is 100% physical, when you just have to be there always, it's very stressful.
That means you won't advise. You won't advise upcoming mothers, or let's say that, to actually go to a job that will take them a bit away from their home or their relationship and create a kind of gap.
Well, it depends on their priority, shall. It depends, because there are people that don't really give that much to family. There are people that are family, like 100% family oriented. I just want to be there every second of the day to know what's up with my home, right? So, and then there are jobs that are not, there are careers rather, that are not as demanding as the engineering field.
Okay.
Yes. I can easily work in a bank and give my all to my family.
But had it been you were like the sole breadwinner of the family, what would you have done? You wouldn't have quit the job, would you?
I mean, quitting the job. Yeah.
Well, if I wouldn't even get pregnant.
Oh my God.
Yes. I would say that, in all honesty, I wouldn't get pregnant.
Maybe give it like 5-10 years.
I would give it, like, I have to make proper planning for it. I would not just get married and start having kids. No, now. It won't work. But thank God I'm not the sole breadwinner. So
you're trying to tell us now that it's hard to manage the job, I mean, your career and your family.
Yes, like I said, it depends on, one, how you prioritize your life as a woman, and two, how demanding the job is.
So are you on the side that, most women should be housewives so that they take care of their families more?
I mentioned earlier that when I quit the other side, I started something on this side.
Okay.
So I wouldn't say please be a housewife. But if you have a husband, a partner that can provide 100% what you request for, why not relax and just enjoy the ride?
Oh my God.
I mean,
nobody should ever be a housewife.
I mean,
Why would anybody
no, some people actually have that options and they go for it. They say, yes, please, I want to answer Nwunye Odogwu. Let me just relax and be eating everything. I don't have to stress myself. Since I have everything I want, why do I have to work for it?
Even at Jalugu.
Honestly, people think like that. People have that mentality.
Odogwu now dies tomorrow. What happens?
Okay.
What happens? That means what basically what we're saying is women, there are jobs that are meant for ladies
who are married.
Gender. Yeah, not married or not married.
Married or not, yeah.
And there are other jobs that are specific jobs meant for like men's field. But people will disagree. You know, most ladies want to, you know.
Yeah, before now, I also had to argue it out anyway. When I was in school, even after school, no, for what? I would always be there. Me, Engineer Mary, I would always be on site. So what is that? What a man can do? What did they say again? A woman can do it better. So what are we saying? But then the reality of life had dawned on me. Well, I wouldn't say that I am pushing the engineering part to my back. It's just by my side. It's more of a pause thing. And then when I'm done with the family and all that, I pick it up.
But it's almost the same thing with the banking sector as well. Most corporate organizations are also so demanding, just like you will have an on-site field like an engineering. Like some banking jobs, they will take your time, take your family's time, take your extended family's time. You know, you won't even have time for yourself. Sometimes they even call you up on Saturdays. Come and do one or two.
Yeah, that I know. But comparing, like I said, if I was in the banking sector, I believe, I'm not saying that their job is not as tough as others, but I would deliver properly. I would deliver very well if I'm on that side compared to, at least even in the banking sector, you're entitled to what, 21 days leave, in a year. But since I have started working in construction, the only leave I had was when I was getting married, and that was like 3 days.
Oh my God.
They gave me just 3 days, traditional marriage, 3 days, white wedding. And I'm back.
So what would you even advise parents, like, for a girl child now going to school? Because this stuff, it should start from the foundation. When you're going to school, you should know what you're going to study, because it's a mirror to what you'll be doing in future, right? So what kind of advice will you give someone who is
the girl child,
trying to get an admission
into engineering?
It shouldn't even be, okay, will you still advise them to go into engineering, banking, or should go to something
like business management?
That will give them that flexibility.
I mean, even business those are selling the market. They sell from morning till night.
But they are flexible. They can shut down their business and go and tend to their family and come back, continue from where they stopped.
Yes, that's the difference. Well, I had a lecturer when I was in school, a female lecturer. She was into consultancy, and she was a lecturer. She said something to we, the females in class then. I remember vividly. I think that dawned on me as well. I remember her words when everything is just happening to me. She said, "You female in engineering, let me just advise you. I'm not saying engineering is bad though. Engineering is not bad for female. But if you know that you're going to get married in the future and have kids, along the line, you just have to give yourself 10, 15 years off." That was what she said. She said that. I heard it too, but I didn't really take it in. But then when it started happening...
So that time you had coconut head.
When it started happening, everything just started replaying in my head. I'm like, so I would not say don't go for what you want to the young female, that go for what you want, no matter how tough it is. But just know that along the line, your choices, your priority will change. And you just have to wholeheartedly take it, adapt, just do it for the meantime, and then you can bounce back at any time you feel like me. If I'm going back now, I'm going back as a consultant because I'm already running courses. Yes, while I'm here, I'm already running courses. So it's not as if I'm dormant. I still know everything I know, and I'm still improving while I'm waiting for that.
Many careers have actually torn homes apart, because the society expects the man to be out mostly and the woman to be tending to the homes, keeping the house together and all that. But these days, everybody's busy.
Everybody's busy.
The mother is busy, the father is busy, the children are busy becoming something else that the parents don't even know. You won't get to know your children until you grow up to become something else.
Yeah.
So career decision is actually playing a kind of key role in the society. It's actually either tearing it apart or bringing it together. You know. So what kind of what are the remedies or kind of things, kind of shock absorbers you advise, people, parents, because it still boils down to parents. They are the ones who are grooming these guys or these ladies to become parents and, in future. So what should be your advice? Should they direct their girl child to jobs that are more flexible, that has flexibility of time, preparing them for what's in front?
For what's ahead here. Well, I had a friend that once told me that she has 3 daughters, and she said she wants her first daughter to be a pilot. International pilot too.
She must be very
And
rich.
so I asked her, so how are you going to make this thing happen? So what if she's not interested in that? She said, what? That right from when she's young, she has introduced her to aeroplanes, pilot movies, like everything, plane, pilot. That's what she's exposing her to. And she expects that it's going to shape her choices towards that. Well, I said, good luck. But for me, I have a daughter.
Okay.
If tomorrow she says, Mommy, I want to be like you, I want to, go out there in the field and do all that stuff, I will just simply tell her the truth of what it entails.
It's not easy.
Yes, it is not easy for a woman to do those tough things. But that doesn't rule out the fact that you cannot do them. Yes, you should do them if you want to. At least it gives you this satisfaction in life. So,
but there should be sacrifices, right?
yes, and you have to be open to it. You must be open to those things when they come in the future.
All right, viewers, don't forget our topic for today is it selfish to prioritize career goals over family obligations? Now, Engineer Mary, I would love you to tell us, are you prioritizing your career over your family, or it's your family over your career?
Right now, it's my family over my career because I'm very interested in my family. I'm very interested in what my children will turn out to be. I'm very much interested in it.
Okay, so what's the consequences like now? Any regrets?
The only regret is for me.
Numbers.
Yes, that's the only regret. Just that, okay, now I need this. It's very human that if you ask your partner, baby, please, I need blah, blah, blah. It's not possible for you to get it at the snap of a finger. It might take months, it might take years. But I know if I'm working,
you easily
getting my own money, I know I'll easily get that. I don't even need any permission from anybody
that's a big consequence.
to buy what I want to buy.
That means it can make you broke.
It can make you,
prioritizing.
for a time.
Even if you're getting your own money, don't you think you still need that permission? Just so you don't.
For my money.
It's not your money. It's you guys' money.
My money. My money is my money.
It's not your money.
You've not heard that before.
No.
My money is my money.
Your money
is our money.
You're bound
The
by
earlier you accept that,
that your money is our money.
Honestly.
Even if you're earning billions, it's still not your money.
Oh, it's still my money.
It's a family money.
Okay.
You need permission to spend. You want to spend those exorbitant, you need blessings from
Not
your
like careless spending, shall. Not like careless spending, but there are some things you just really need. Just going through Instagram and I see one very bouncy,
flamboyant.
We get one very bouncy hair that just catches my eye. I don't have to. Just, send the message and just make payment and get your hair. What is that? That's not a big
so long it's not just those 10 million, 5 billion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not like careless spending. Who does careless spending in this economy?
Okay.
So you're trying to say if it's that time that you were with the engineering firm, when you can just get anything you want. But now that you're making your family obligations number one, you're broke.
I wouldn't say I'm broke, but I don't look broke. Yeah,
you may not look broke.
I wouldn't say I'm broke. But
you're not spending like
I used to, and those are the sacrifices you make for.
So what if I decide that Man, this family thing, this pregnancy thing, they should just wait. Let me make all the money I can. Is
That's your
there anything?
priority. There is nothing wrong with that. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
There is nothing wrong with it. That's why I said it's by priority, because every individual have what they place first. What might be first for me might come third in your list, right? So
I know that some generations or cultures would prefer their wives to concentrate on the family obligations. What do you say about that?
it's all agreement too. People have to agree. The two will have to agree for that to happen. Because if we are not in agreement, or you're forcing me to just stay there and be problem with it now.
Maybe
For
like
sure.
your husband now will tell you, my forefathers, all the women used to be in the house. Why are
And
you
in
in
the
the
kitchen.
engineering field? What are you doing
They
there?
will be in the house, and thank God I was an engineer before he even saw me.
Yeah, but that was one of the reasons why he wanted to get married to you.
You get, yes. So, but everything still boils down to communication. No, you have to communicate everything. I remember I told my husband that the way I'm seeing this thing, the way they're acting for ordinary wedding and this thing, let me say, if Pikin start to come, I won't be. And me, I just want to have it immediately. I don't want to wait.
Wow.
So we had that discussion. We had a plan. That is why everybody's happy. We have a plan.
Okay. All right, guys, you've heard it all. I mean, if you want to prioritize your career goals or family obligations, you have to choose wisely so that you not you not see something on Instagram and you can't afford and you start regretting. You can even wake up one day. Have you ever woken up one day and say, I want to go back to my engineering?
Actually, yes.
I see what I said.
Truthfully, in all
See?
honesty, yes. Yes.
You see?
You will miss it.
Oh.
You must miss it. You would miss your old life. Even people that are not even career oriented, people that don't have anything they are doing, they would even miss their single life.
Oh,
So if I was single now, so if I don't have a child now,
You fly
I
like
would
a bird.
I would have, but with time, you adjust. So, and you will enjoy.
Nobody misses their
So-
single life,
I do.
except if you're in a wicked relationship.
No, not wicked, but
I don't
do.
get it. A lot of people miss
I
their
do.
single life.
A lot. Yeah, I've not
Yes,
seen
so-
a married person that
That's because
hasn't
they
said
That's because they are married to the wrong person.
no, not because they're married to the wrong person.
All right, guys. So like I said, if you're choosing, choose wisely. Don't wake up on your left-hand side of the bed and start crying, oh, my career, I want to go back, and yet you're heavy. But wait, I've seen pregnant women on the field, engineering and other jobs like that.
Engineering?
Pregnancy. Like you said, you wanted an assistant and you were given. Why didn't you sustain it? I mean,
It's not as easy as it sounds. Maybe the person you saw is the breadwinner of the family, like he said. So,
okay, so
She
the
just
person
has
has to
to-
kill herself.
yes. Despite all, she just have to be there because if I'm not here, that means family will crash. So
Well, Zex, what do you think? Maybe your last question before we call it.
Well, there's something you guys mentioned earlier that most people miss their single days, of which I don't agree with. The only person or the only woman that will miss her single days is someone who's married to a wrong person, or someone who's married to an absolute guy living in penury, in abject penury. So
I'm not trying to change the topic from what we are discussing, but have you never missed when you had just you and your girlfriend or your girlfriends and
even
you're not
without the
married?
girlfriend,
man, I was spending like an idiot then. So I don't miss it.
No wonder you're not missing.
Now I know where my money is entering. Every kobo. I know where it's entering. It's not getting missing. If it's entering my children, they are growing up with it. But then you are spending like a vagabond. You spend that. Call this. Go to this eatery. Go to,
No.
So
So you're not
well,
missing.
we are not talking about that. So I don't want to say anything.
no, it's part of the relationship, right? This is part of the
I
relationship.
don't want to say anything.
So nobody will miss. So any woman who misses her single days, she should be checked.
See,
Maybe we'll
investigated.
talk about that
Okay,
as a topic on its
okay.
own. I think she
Let me
have
just leave
lots
it.
and lots to say about
about that one. I have.
Yes,
Why not
Then
have
let
to
me
say
let
something?
me leave it. No.
We'll see how long of time on our hands.
Okay. So during those first early years of your marriage, there must be misunderstandings, right?
Yeah.
So during those misunderstandings, anyway, you're a man. I wish
A married man that understands.
you're a married man, but I don't know, Shao. I wish it was a married woman I was talking to. During those days of your misunderstanding, because as you get older, your marriage gets sweeter.
All right.
So you know, just day one day, just say, all this one are because of say I marry you. If I was alone, I know I'll have peace. At least I know I'll just be in my house alone, wear my boxers, walk around, do anything. I'd call who I want to call, talk to who I want to. You've never had that.
No. You know what? One of the reasons that why I decided to get married, I was in my, I was still in the self-con then. I just woke up one morning. I was like, man, I looked around. I had this feeling of boredom. You know, I was alone.
Uh-oh.
I looked at the window, like, I didn't plan it. No. And I called my girlfriend that had cut communication with for over 5 years. I called her. I was surprised even though she had deleted my number, but she still had the digits in her head. You know, she was like, so that was that spark. So I don't miss it. You know, I'm an introvert. You can imagine an introvert feeling lonely. So missing those days is like, no, I don't miss. I know, just like you said, marriage gets finer with time. You know, it gets more interesting with time. So I don't miss those days. Those days were my dark days. And so I like where I am. I like where I'm going to. So like I said, the only people who are in a even troubled relationships get better. Yeah. So it's only people who are married to someone who they don't know. You need to know somebody before you get married to the person. So I don't miss. Do you know how many single people wish they are where you are? The world is a very lonely place. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody. The world is very lonely. By the time you get of age, that's when you know you're even inconveniencing your parents. You say, this girl, let's have privacy. Your dad and your mom wants to have privacy. You think they're happy seeing you walking around like a goat. You walk as if you don't have direction. They want to see you. Go away. Let us. Your father wants to walk around the house naked. You think he doesn't want to walk around naked?
With his wife.
Yes. Human beings, we are nude creatures by nature. We want to be free. It's all these clothes we are putting. They are stress. When you are not in the house, let's say you put one hidden car, your parents want to walk around naked. Then you are now there disturbing them. And you say they want you to go away so that we
will come into your head.
Okay. So I don't miss those times. Those times. So and women as well shouldn't, you should love where you are. Sometimes it's where you were that you are not, that you now start thinking you should be. That's the first step to destroying a relationship. Because those people who are still there in that place that you have left, they are not enjoying it, but they're enticing you. Babe, here, hot.
Be coming down. Do you know this is, I think it's different for your gender, but let's not swim too much because it's really different for your gender. Your single life, you're free, you can go to anywhere, you can sit out with friends, go back to your house anytime. Guy, once you get married, that round bondage that they put for a person's hand, you have to go round that wall. You go round that. You're not going anywhere. Anywhere you go na metal. Anywhere you go na metal. You still go round. And once you start having children, you can't just go out and flex and come back anytime.
They actually can, though. As a man, men can. Men can.
But for women, you have to think of.
Have you heard of that phrase? Been there, done that. You've heard of that phrase? Been there, done that. That means it gets as you, that's how you flex in this life. You just get tired, you see. When you say,
who gets tired of flexing?
Yes, I'm surprised.
Flexing.
Honestly, I'm surprised that he's saying all this.
Who gets tired of
You club, okay, if it's clubbing, you club, attend weddings, you've done this, done. You get tired of. Why do you think people commit suicide? Rich people. Why do you think rich people, billionaires, commit suicide?
Is that they're depressed or?
What causes depression sometimes? Enjoyment where you're supposed to enjoy 35 years, you enjoyed it under 2 years. There's nothing to explore again. Some people are like that.
No, you have to keep
as big as this world is.
Yes. Some people like, man, I've enjoyed everything. There's nothing new. the only thing new now is to kill myself. That's it. So,
Wow.
so you can't. You need to. When you've left that spot, that single spot. Yeah, he said that Americans will say once you go black, you never go back. Yeah. Once you've left that place and tasted a good relationship, you're not going back. You wake up as a guy. You wake up and you're sure that there'll be something to eat in the house. Even if it's Gary, you guys are going to. Back then, you wake up like stress of going to this eatery or going to,
That's for your gender. Even this family obligation to prioritize this and all that is easy for your gender.
Yes.
Imagine she had to quit her engineering job that was paying so well.
When I was even single,
You understand?
I fancy eating out than even cooking. I don't go to the market when I was single.
So now, as a
I
wife,
fancy
you
eating
have to
out.
be cooking.
I just throw. Then Kilimanjaro was even closer to my house. I just walk all the way. I don't even have to drive. I just walk all the
maybe
way. Eat. Buy the ones I will store in my fridge.
Okay.
But now I have to
But when you
cook.
got married,
I have to cook.
especially those weak
I have to
men
cook.
that will say, I don't eat stale food. You
God
have to give me
forbid.
fresh food 3 times
I
a
don't go
day.
even answer that one. I have to cook. But now the sweet thing is I enjoy cooking now. Because I
Because
enjoy
you
seeing my
have to.
husband eating my food. And he'll be like, it tastes very good. It's like this one is sweeter than the one you made the other day. Now it's sweeting me.
that's the beauty of life.
Yes.
No, it's just that
Yes.
it's easy for you guys now to, you can
It's easier for
prioritize
them, not my
both
name.
your career and your family.
It's easier for
easy
they
for
can,
you guys.
you will see a man working offshore. You see a man
As
working
in
away from home.
3 months or
What is 3
1
months?
year or
I had
Throw your money into the
colleagues.
family. Just send it the whole money.
Yeah, just send him more. What are your presents? What happens to your presents?
Presents
All the
without
feeling.
money. You want to chop the
You
presents?
understand?
So once now,
No,
it's
it's really
companionship.
Oh, you come back after a month or two.
Which month? In the company I worked, I said 1 year. People never see their family.
Wow. Wow.
Now then one stay
it's
now. No
really-
company will hold it for
it's
1 year
really
now.
easy. It's
Those guys are
really
greedy. They are
easy for guys.
So
gluttonic.
there are some selfish companies like that. So
Oh.
So it's easy to say now that it's easy for men to walk on that path on the topic we're talking about, right? So let's have your final shots for our viewers, especially now that Mr. Zex have brought in his no going back single. We've now seen that it's easy for men. So, man, what do you say?
okay. First. I don't miss my single life again. That's the first thing. Because I have a very wonderful daughter and a very supporting and caring husband. So
Wow.
yes, it grows with time. It's not as if it happens the day you just put the ring and say I do.
Yeah.
Yes. So, and in anything you're doing in life, I subscribe that God should come first. Yes, I wish I had known this earlier. I don't know what my life would have turned out to be, but everything has to be placed in God's hands for direction, for everything. In fact, God won't take you, the Holy Spirit won't take you away from where you're supposed to be. Instead, it will make you better. It will make you more productive, and it will make you a good person to the society, because this society, we need good people this time around.
Yeah.
So that's just it.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening and for watching. I mean, if you have any question about your relationship, long-standing relationship counselor, don't forget, you can drop it on the comment section.
Comments.
And she will attend to you like ASAP. So thanks for watching and bye. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.